Hoffman, who will be on track tonight. And then with the Chevys, a whole slew of Chevys on track tonight. Fisher G in the 88, Mikey Corbin in the 24, James Elliott in the 48. Then you've got Jarrett Talmadge in the 1, and the new 37 car of Donovan David. So we're just about ready to get things going. We might have some driver interviews on the way.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Jared,
the NASCAR Virtual Racing Championship final practice.
All right, so whenever you want to get started.
Final practice ready and going for Virtual Racing Championships Clash this weekend. It'll be very interesting to see how this one goes. And so, yeah, I may get an interview here in a minute, so I'm going to stay quiet and listen to everyone else's interviews. And we'll see how this goes.
Hoffman, we'll send it down to you, Sam.
Thank you, and yeah, you heard it here. I'm here with Ethan Hoffman, the driver in the number 4. And Ethan, your car's been pretty fast in practice, but how do you think you're gonna be doing it in the Clash?
Yeah, as you said, the car has been really fast in all 3 practices we've done. I think we're definitely gonna be up there and competing for that win. You know, these Roush Yates engines are always good at the plate tracks, so there's no reason why this one should not be up front.
Okay, so now, Ethan, you've worked with a bunch of different drivers and manufacturers this week. Out of the manufacturers, who do you think is going to be your best manufacturer to work with in the Clash?
You know, honestly, nothing beats the same manufacturer hooking up, so I think these Fords, I'll try to find a draft partner that is a Ford to work with.
Okay, and one last one. I believe some of the fans at home want to know, are we going to have any more fire alarms going off?
I hope not.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me, Ethan, and we'll send it back up to the booth.
All right, thanks a lot, Ethan, and thanks a lot, Sam. So right now our time is 6:52, so we are 8 minutes away from final practice for the Clash, where we could expect up to 11. We definitely have confirmed that 9 drivers will be on track tonight, which still exceeds more than any other practice session. Our biggest so far was 7 on Tuesday night. So we'll probably have a couple more driver interviews coming soon before we get started with that. So it's going to be a very interesting practice session. And one other thing we do want to put of note, we did say it in the show last night, but I do want to mention it, is the importance of this Clash. The Clash is just not a race for fun. There are 2 aspects of this that make it meaningful. The first part is this. The winner gets 5 points to start the season. So winning on Saturday night is going to pay huge dividends. And you'll get a good 5-point boost for the start of the season. What is more, that winner will also be the pole sitter for the Daytona 125, the pinnacle event of the season next Sunday. So we'll have him and whoever finishes second. So this race decides the front row of the Daytona 125. The qualifying format for the rest of the field for Daytona is still being pondered over, and we'll have that announcement made very soon. So we can expect some driver interviews coming soon, as we are now sitting just 7 minutes away from the start of practice.
Yeah, hope you guys are ready. He can't hear me, by the way, if you're wondering.
As we'll stay patient here and wait for anything new. Sam, are there going to be any more interviews soon?
Yeah, we got one right now.
All right, who is this?
We're going to be joined by Marshawn McDowell.
All right. McGinnis Motorsports own the driver of the number 36 Ford, Marshawn McDowell, who is well known for his incident back with Caleb Rose at Bristol, but now Marshawn McDowell trying to live that down and head into Daytona with a clean frame of mind. We'll send it down to Sam Wilson once again.
Well, yeah, I'm down here with Marshawn McDowell. And Marshawn, your car, it's also been one of the ones up front too. So, like I asked Ethan, how do you think your car's going to be doing in the Clash?
Fast, as long as I'm in the draft. That's really the only place I'm weak is when I'm not. So, hopefully get hooked up with someone and we'll go get a win.
Okay, and my next question here is, you haven't been to all the practices but out of the way your car's feeling in the corners and that, is there anything you'd like the crew to make some major adjustments on in this final practice?
I get a little loose in the corner, so I kind of want to tighten the car up first chance I get.
Okay, and we know you've been one of the fast ones, but out of the manufacturers, who do you think is going to be the best one for you to take on up and head to the front and get that Clash win with?
Well, right now I haven't practiced with the Toyotas much, so it's kind of hard to tell at this moment, but this is the practice to find out.
Okay, thank you for joining us here, and we'll send it back up to the booth.
All right, thanks a lot, Sam, and thank you, Marshawn. So now we sit just 5 minutes away from practice, so I am going to send out a little message to Tyler and Jarrett to make sure that everyone who is in Discord is on the same page, that we are starting practice in a few minutes, so make sure that they are on NASCAR Heat 2 at this point. I do have a couple people through Heat 2 that are just going to connect. I know Gavin Day, I don't know 100% for sure if he's on Discord right now because I'm not looking at it, but he's going to be doing it just through Heat 2, and we're not going to have, that's the other thing, we are going to have some cautions on track tonight, but not tons and tons. What we are going to focus on, we're not going to do any sort of qualifying, this is just going to be testing. It's going to be races, but they don't necessarily matter. It's just going to be time for drivers to get used to the draft so they can get ready to race on Saturday. And Yoshi12, I saw your question. The race Saturday night, 7 Eastern. We're going to have a bunch of different camera angles streaming it. I will be one of them, and then there will be a few others. So let me just check the time. So it is 6:56. So we are just 4 minutes away from the start. All right, so I have seen that Caleb Rose has asked for an interview. So, Sam, if you can get down to Caleb Rose, maybe you could interview him before we get started.
Yeah, let me give me about 30 seconds here. Let me see if I can get over to where he's at in the garage area.
All right, so while he's headed over to get Caleb, as we are just 3 minutes away from the start of practice, once again, we do want to remind you that Saturday night is the Clash, and then right now, the practice sessions for Daytona, this will definitely fluctuate. We don't know for sure. The aim right now is to have one Monday, Wednesday, and then the big one that will be like this broadcast will be Friday night, final practice of the Daytona 125, the biggest practice session of the entire season. And that hopefully will do something similar to this next Friday night because there will be no tide race next weekend. And we just got also word here that Fisher G is getting ready to practice in the 88 Exalta Chevrolet SS. He was pretty fast in practice on Tuesday. He did have a couple incidents getting a little loose, but hopefully.
Bro down here, he's with me, and
Just gotta say hello because I'm not racing. Hello.
Yep, hello.
Hello.
okay.
Alright, have a good practice.
Anyways, yeah, I got Caleb Rose down here with me and Caleb. I'd like to say, you might not have been in a lot of the practices, but from what I've seen from your car, that thing is pretty fast. What do you?
I do have to agree with you. It is pretty fast, and for Clash-wise, I think I got a pretty good piece that can probably do it.
I know you do, but I tell you what, there's a bunch of people out there. But anyways, I've seen a couple times down when we've been watching on the monitors, you've been getting loose in about exit of the corners. Is that something you think you'd like to get fixed here in this practice here?
Yes, I think that should probably be fixed, because if not, it could probably cause some serious issues.
Yeah, we wouldn't want anything big happening on the track and have anybody or you go to a backup car. That'd be really bad. And anyways, I know you think your expectations are high, but out of all the other drivers, who do you think has the best shot to win this?
I am actually kind of thinking rather Eddie or Tyler, because they have a lot of experience, and I think they can really do it as well.
Oh, man.
Now,
Okay.
Caleb Rose, I do have a question for you that I was thinking about. Because Chevy now, we have 7 entries. We have 7 Fords. Toyotas, there's only 3 right now because we haven't heard much from Brandon Beal. So it might just be you, Tyler, and Dustin Love. How does being a small manufacturer with just a few cars, is that going to hurt you heading into the Clash in Daytona?
I actually don't know, because sometimes large clusters of people could actually get pretty chaotic. So having just a little bit of 3 people trying to bump draft together, that could actually work for us.
All right, so we are just a couple minutes away. What I did see is that Marshawn McDowell had to reboot his Xbox. So, Marshawn, if you're here, is your Xbox ready yet? Jared, is Marshawn in the Discord voice chat?
No, he is not. He actually had to disconnect his phone for a minute.
Wow, that's
all right.
interesting.
So we are going to stay tuned, everybody. We are going to get started in a minute or two. Once
I'm here.
All right,
pretty
Marshawn,
quick.
is your Xbox ready?
Just about.
All right, let me know when it's ready, and then we are starting practice.
Alright, 1 minute here.
All right. So just a reminder, we have done some like mock qualifying and stuff in practice. We are not going to do that today. We will throw cautions on occasion when, cars are getting loose and losing control. There will be situations where we do that just to try to get everyone together so we can try to get a draft going. But we're not going to do any qualifying, no sort of a sim race or anything today. This is just plain get in the draft, run your laps, so you can be the fastest. And we'll let you know at the end who is the fastest in practice. Austin Switzer, a.k.a. me, has been fastest in all 3 practices. So
By a lot.
Jarrett Talmadge right behind us. So, Marshawn, you ready?
I am ready. Just heading to the lobby list right now.
All right, here we go. The lobby is live. All right. So I'll invite all of you. So if you don't get the invite, just go right through the public lobbies.
There you are.
So I'll try to invite some people. Let's make sure that everybody gets in.
I'm in.
All right, you're in.
I'm in, just letting you know.
All right, let's see how many practicers so far. That's 7. Let's see if we get any more.
8.
Pinhead around. I don't know. Did Pinhead leave? I don't know. He didn't know if he was going to be able to make it to practice, so he might not be able to. This might be it, but 8 is still pretty good for practice. This is the biggest that we practice will be. The 99, the 11 of Tyler McDonald, 20 of Caleb Rose, 36 of Marshawn McKenna, and finally 37, the newest driver of Donovan David. So this is going to be very interesting as the final seconds tick. So it looks like it'll just be the 8 of us. So remember, don't worry about any sort of qualifying. We're just going to run some laps. Notables who are not practicing tonight, Annie Carr will not be practicing. And I got a notification.
Wow.
Sam, you have an interview with Tyler?
Hey, if you guys try to talk to me, I might not hear you because my volume is extremely low. I have it all the way up, but something wrong with the thing. So,
Okay.
you try.
Alrighty.
So, yeah, just be alert.
Alright,
That's
Donovan.
cool.
Yeah, I'm down here with Tyler McDonald, official for the race, and some people at home, they're worrying about what's the tire wear going to be like, because we've seen a bunch of people run out of gas coming out of 3 in, I believe it was yesterday's practice, and that took a red flag for about 15 minutes. So what are we expecting for tire and fuel wear here?
It's gonna be really one of those things. That's gonna be one of those factors that no one's really gonna know, because it's gonna really depend on how well some of these guys can run in the draft, because it's gonna really depend on how fast some of these cars are. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those things that's we're gonna have to see how it works out in the races.
Oh, okay, thank you for joining me here. We're going to send it back up to the
Jared is already off the course. I'm going to slow down to work with that one car, so I'm going to let this pack pass by.
Alright.
And then I'll get in. Whoa, Jared, get off the apron. Okay.
Careful, 88. Careful, 88. Careful, 88.
Alright, Caleb, you want to get in front of me or behind me?
Watch
Okay,
the 20.
we'll
Watch
do
the
this.
20. I'm going with you. Never. 20. I'm going with you.
Let's see what we can do here. This is going to be good.
All
Alright,
right, this
teammate.
is the biggest pack we've seen so far in Speed Weeks. Boy,
Let you
am
go.
I excited right now.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, Fisher G. He's going to
What happened to the 20 there?
I'm up in the wall, but it's all good.
What happened to the 20 there? He went up high, slowed down, and just went right underneath him.
I'm
What
going
on
to work with
earth?
this 37. So 37 go in front of me, and I'm going to push it.
Alright, this is interesting. for my first practice in the VRC so far, and I'm already out front holding the line. So this is rather interesting.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry about that, 36. Sorry about
Now,
that.
all of you, make sure to keep track of what your fastest lap is, so we can
Fine.
compile everything together at the very
Fine,
end.
4.
Or Eddie.
Watch out, I've been going low.
There's something
On your back,
else that
Buffalo.
Sam actually
Okay,
had
Miscraft,
too.
I'm behind you.
All right, I'm
Good.
on my way. I'm almost up to you in the 1. I'm getting a nice push here from the 37. That's the new driver, Donovan David, driving for Green Ghost Racing.
Whoa, look out here. Look out here.
Oh!
Whoa, 11 and 20.
36 is lagging up there.
Yeah,
Am I lagging?
Similar to what we'll see in the Clash, this is
I'm lagging,
a little
for
more than
sure.
half the field. And
Yeah.
as we see, they've started to fan out, but we're seeing a little bit of exciting
Whoa.
racing up front. Tyler
Woo!
McDonald.
Four?
Someone's on the apron, and I think they all saved it. Whoa, man.
That was
I
I'm
aggressive.
going to the bottom.
I almost killed 3 birds with 1 stone there.
All right, Caleb, let me push you. Let me push you a bit.
Caution, talent just
Caution,
around. I'm
caution,
around.
caution.
Caution.
Caution's out.
Hey, was I
sorry,
lagging?
sorry, 88.
Was I
downshifting.
lagging?
I don't know. I was way in the back, and I was just like in a Chevy sandwich back there. So
Hey, Miss
I have something else for you.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah,
was I lagging?
I didn't see any lag.
that's okay.
I
All right,
have
I'm
something
gonna
else for you
restart
up in the
last.
booth,
So
well,
we're
just saying.
this is I just want to try to line up
Yeah,
together.
this is gonna be good.
88.
Oh, sorry.
Work together.
20, I want to go with you, see how these bumpers line up.
Are we going? All right, when we going?
Get up there, 37.
Just do a countdown.
3, 2,
3,
go,
2,
Oh, sorry,
1, go.
go.
All right, here we go.
Whoa, 88.
Come on,
Jeez.
Come on, teammate.
Fisher G is a little loose right now. A little fishtailing. He makes a little contact with Ethan Hoffman. But meanwhile, it looks like they're trying to get a little single file up there.
Watch your back here, 20. Watch your back here, 20.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
How about that? Marshawn McDowell trying to fit in with the Toyotas.
Oh,
Ethan
jeez.
Hoffman up there, so 2 Toyotas, 2 Fords. Then Chevy, Ford,
Right on
Chevy,
your bumper here,
Chevy is
11.
the order right now.
Oh boy, that got exciting.
This is the greatest view right here.
And some news in about 5 minutes. Trip McGinnis will be putting us live for his take on practice. So
Yeah.
that.
Let's
As
go.
right now, we've gotten a little more single file. The 37 is back there with the 1, as they're trying to get something going.
Hey,
I'm
37,
seeing
you want to
if I
push
can
me?
get up to this 88. I'm just
Dang.
seeing how well I
Hey,
can get up.
88, I'll let off the gas on the backstretch and you can give me a push.
What is it about the draft?
99, the 37, the 1, and we're
You just
down to
wanna-
88, the
you
4.
just wanna
So
stay-
we might have a 5-car line going here. We'll see if we can catch the 2 Toyotas, who have been strong. Toyota has not had much practice in so far as a manufacturer.
I'm
but
up
here
there
they
with
are
them
today.
too.
I've been up front this whole practice session. This has not been that bad.
Toyota, Ford,
Let's try to
Toyota.
hold.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Fisher G, we made a little contact. Sorry about that.
Toyota,
On the
Ford, and
inside of Hoffman.
Toyota.
Oh, whoa.
And
Whoa.
Ooh.
that was weird.
You
I
want a
just
caution?
glitched on the pit road from.
We're lagging a little bit there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
So we lost one person.
Thanks, 20.
Oh, I
I'm
think
gonna
we're,
catch up to
are
you
we
guys.
wrecking up here?
He put me in the
when I'm
wall.
on pit road,
Whoa!
I'm probably.
Sorry, 36. My bad.
All right.
Here's-
When I
I'll
get
give you
on
a
pit
push.
road, I'm gonna try to merge in with
Oh,
the 2
thanks,
Toyotas and Marshall.
I spun coming
Thanks,
out.
Ford.
Drafting with
You're
a
welcome.
37.
They
Caution.
all checked. Yeah, well, I spun coming out of 2. They all checked up, and I slammed the brakes and spun
Where's their
out.
caution?
Caution.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm coming out of pit road, so just let me catch up.
All right. Well, we're out of turn
Okay.
4,
Sorry
so
about that, sorry
Lap
about that,
6 and
88.
11.
Okay, is there a yellow?
Where's the
So
field?
once again, for people
We're
just
in
tuning
tri
in, this is
oval.
final practice.
Dang it, I was gonna
for
pit
Virtual
too and I
Racing
completely
Championship
missed
Clash.
it.
8 drivers participating in tonight's practice.
Oh,
But we
jeez.
can
Look
expect
out,
Gavin
guys.
Day, Mikey Corbin, Jimmy Smith, Jonathan Wong,
I was in front of the 8.
and Annie Barr. So this is and Caleb McDonald most likely. So we could have upwards of as many as 15 in the clash, as this is 8 that are
Boy, that's
practicing tonight.
exciting.
Whoa.
Okay, I need to get my spot back here, don't I? Whoa, 88, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's been driving a little.
Everybody's all over the place today.
He's driving like a maniac.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
that'd be a good start to get some driver's takes on.
Guys, I'm dropping to the back to see how I do in the rear.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't ran a race. You know that,
Here.
right?
Here, four. I'm gonna go with you once we get sped
We're on the
back.
back straight away.
Okay.
Or you can
All right,
start
I'm in
on
turn
10.
1, so
Oh
What?
god.
I'm in turn
you
1
in
and
the
2.
38,
So
36 and start in front of me.
Sorry.
you guys can just stay together. I'm just gonna try some single file. Actually, no, never mind. Here's like 5 people up here. So
Yeah, it's all of
Yeah,
us.
that's the whole field.
that's pretty much the whole field.
That's the whole
Whoa,
field.
man! Wow, that was a lucky break, and somehow I
What, do
didn't
you
get
want me
it.
just to camp down anywhere?
Yeah. Since we're all 8 of
3,
us on the Discord, so
2, 1. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
all right, Tyler, I'm gonna give you a push.
All right.
I want to see what I
Watch
can
it
do with the
for.
Toyota bumper. I haven't worked with the Toyota yet. I've done a lot of work with fellow Fords and Chevys, but
Whoa, I loved
Whoa,
it.
4.
That was my fault. I loved it
It's
a little
fine,
bit.
it's fine.
whoa, the 20 of
What
Caleb
in the
Rose
heck
just
happened?
try to merge up without wrecking anybody. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
And I didn't shift.
All right, sorry,
Dadgummit.
Caleb.
Sorry, 4, I didn't shift.
That's fine.
Oh, 37. Sorry. Now, if you and I could get something going, 37, we could catch back up to him and just have a 3-car breakaway.
Anyone remember when somebody said I couldn't hold a line? Is that really true?
Hey, that was Annie.
Yeah, but can I?
So we're coming to 3
Yeah, you can
laps
hold
to
the
go
line.
through this first race. We're probably gonna do 3 or 4 practice races just to get some practice in.
I mean, hey, if
Whoa,
I can...
I
Oh,
smacked the wall.
jeez. Sorry, 4.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Keep it up. Keep
And
it up.
there's
Keep it
some
up.
single
Four
file
car.
lines. This is what we like to see. Some pack racing.
I just
Looks
pushed the
like a 4-car
1.
pack is lining up out front.
I just
Hey,
pushed
That
the
was
1 to
my
3rd.
fault. I smacked the wall.
Sorry, Eddie.
Whatever we got going.
All right.
Oh
Yeah,
man, what a
37.
save! What a save!
What a save that was.
I'm
Who
behind
was
the
that?
third.
Was that
That
you,
was
Tyler?
me. Yeah, that was me, Eddie.
I didn't see a
Three-car
lick of
breakaway.
it. I'm too
I'm
busy
behind
paying
you,
attention to
37.
being in the lead.
If
All
we
right.
can just keep this up without trying to pass,
Oh,
we'll be
don't
good.
go below the line now.
Well, watch out.
37.
Whoa, someone's in the grass.
Woo!
Watch out, 37. Can't ever go below the yellow
All right,
line.
looking outside.
37 got really loose. That's the newest driver in the series, the number
And here
37
comes
of
the
Donovan
11.
David.
Sorry, Eddie.
The one
You
green ghost racing
you
car
all
gets
right,
us some time
37?
tonight. Alex Truex can't practice tonight, but he will be in the race Saturday. And it's
Hey, McMurray.
Truex, not Truex. We do want to let everyone know. 2 laps to go.
Jared, am I glad to see you there?
All right, it's a 3-car breakaway for the lead right now.
I'll try to get
trying
back
give
in
him
front of you.
room. Yeah, this is getting. Let's
Oh,
try
to
to
see some,
stay close.
No, I was saying I was getting loose. I was saying I was
Yeah,
getting
well,
loose
when I
from the last time. This time it's all about me getting
Stay
tight.
close, but not too close to the bumpers.
All right.
I'm only getting tight right
So
now.
that we
This
don't
isn't
crash when
loose.
somebody lets off the gas to not run it to the other person.
I'm doing a good job of staying off the apron in this practice, but the car's just really tight.
All right.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
88 and 4. Let's try to make a 3-car line and see if we.
All right. I'll try that.
White flag.
Whoa,
London
never
Ghost
mind,
sponsored
never
by
Okay,
mind.
Volkswagen.
11.
I'm on
Sorry,
pit
Eddie.
road.
All
Okay.
right.
White flag.
I'm gonna come give you
I
a good
just
big
slipped
push
over
here.
the pits.
Get ready.
All right. Well, I got to get some work in
Underneath you.
tonight with practice.
Oh,
because
nice
right
one.
now my fastest speed is a 47.24.
Oh, right.
There was
under-
a tuck in behind.
Whoa,
Mine's a
36.
47.60.
Woo! Nice move.
I forgot.
Oh.
My fastest
Oh,
is
11. What in the
Do I
world?
seriously have a penalty? No. Okay.
my fastest is a 46.358.
Jeez, where did the 37 come from?
Mine's a 47.60.
All right. I'm just gonna take note of it when we get back to the lobby,
No.
so I can have it.
Stop.
Mine is 46.529.
No.
Watch out, one. Watch out here.
No.
Oh,
Everything's
jeez.
everything's
nice
going
race,
chaotic
nice
up there
finish.
while I'm just sitting
Wow.
back.
Yeah,
Nice
that was
finish.
Clear.
That was insane.
Boy, how did I save that?
I had some pretty
All
good
right, let's
saves.
see if I can make it around the track in 50 seconds. That's what the holdup is, because everybody was relatively close together. Everybody was within 7 seconds. Even Caleb Rose went off the road.
That was a solid
Yeah,
practice
All right,
session.
so we're getting word. Sam Wilson has an update. We're gonna send it to Sam.
Well, yeah, I'm down here in the garage area, and I just got word that what you guys are hearing, the drivers all talking to each other, it's a new radio system that they get this year where they can all talk to each other. It's something that they want to bring into the sport to see how good it would work, and so far I think it's working pretty good, in my opinion.
All right, well, I'm joined by Trip McGinnis right here. Trip, what's your opinion on this? Well, I think it definitely helps. I mean, these drivers can communicate, but, you know, if they ever brought this to the Progressive Cup Series, we'd have Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski going at it on the radio. So it works for something like this for a more friendly competition. So, Trip, how are you feeling about the practice so far? Well, I like the way that these cars have been drafted. We've been able to see pack racing for the first time with 8 cars on track, and we've seen as many as 6 cars break away together. You saw 6 cars finish within 3 seconds of each other, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, Trip McGinnis, thanks for joining us. He'll be back after the second practice race. So you see in the practice race, Jarrett Talmadge was first, followed by Marshall McDowell. In third place, it was the newcomer, the number 37 of Donovan David. So I'm just going to take some, I'll make sure I have it with me so I know, and I'm also probably going to have to boot some people.
This was a heck of a time for me. I'm just telling you right now.
Pretty nice. Okay, so
that is a heck of a time.
That 37 ran a 45.94. First
Man, that draft. Dang, that draft really got
Jiminy.
That was great. Good job, 37.
Hey, that's my best time, just right there. I'm just telling you.
Kick the 2 and that other 4.
That just shows
kick
what the draft
Hookman.
can do.
Hookman.
And
Okay, I just got
Mr. Sooner.
Oh no, Mr. Sooner. Wait, whoops! I don't want to kick you. Okay, hold on.
That's what the draft can do, guys. Holy crap!
Do you see my time? 46.466. That's my best at Daytona, I believe.
I gotta say, I'm here. This is my best at Daytona.
My best is getting into 44s, but that was really hard to get.
Good.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, Recon.
Oh no!
Recon.
I got it. I'm still here. All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't detract from anything.
It's fine.
Probably all right.
So,
That guy that you kicked was triggered.
Oh boy, first race, and I've already got first and fastest.
I'm probably gonna have to leave.
That was insane. That time.
Good job,
Fisher,
37.
I do need to know, what was your fastest time? Do you know?
Did someone ask me a question? Because if they did,
Fisher, they asked you what your best time was in practice.
it was like a 49, I think.
No, your best time, not the best time. Your best time.
My best? That was my best.
But your best in the practice? Oh wait, are you 37 card?
Yes.
Fisher?
Oh, I'm asking the 88, Fisher G. Because I wasn't able to get it down.
I didn't think that was Fisher.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything.
My bad,
so.
37.
Alright,
My
here
bad.
we go again.
Sorry.
This 31's going to kind of be annoying, but
Alright.
here we go in the second practice. And something we get a review of for the first time is that number
Sorry, I
36.
didn't shift.
And I like that Ward Burton throwback that Marshawn McDowell is throwing out there.
It was a Ward Burton throwback. I kind of altered it
Jazzed it up a little.
since. I think
Here
it
we
came
go
out
with the
quite well.
Jared
Kinda
Hill
looks-
in front of me.
Kind of looks like a Jeff Burton 2013 now to me.
You know,
I don't
yeah, that kind of does.
Oh, whoa. What happened in the 20?
Whoa, Caleb Rose. Just try to stay up there. You got
watch
teammates
out.
back there. Sorry, not teammates, but people to work with.
You know what? While I'm here, Caleb, I'll go with you.
I kind of got forced
Oh,
down.
never mind. He went up high.
My bumper glitch.
Alright.
It was a little loose. Here comes Ethan Hoffman with a nice run. Some intense racing
Ooh,
right
sorry
here.
about that.
Oh,
That was my
helmet
fault.
wreck.
Well, how did I get through
Number
that?
99 up in the air. Oh, man.
I'm sorry about that. That's
Slow down, slow down, everyone. Slow down.
Sorry about that. That was my fault.
I can just hear Rick
How
out
did I
saying,
get through that?
Sorry about that, 37. I bumped you.
Oh, jeez.
The 88 got into the 1. The 1 made some contact. I spun down.
Whoa!
Grass
31.
flipping.
31. Okay,
Oh,
that guy.
31's not anybody. So,
That's right.
Jarrett, the 37, Jarrett is asking you
maybe
for.
we'll actually line up for the restart, but
Oh,
we can pretend that's Alex Truax because that's his car. And that
I
was
think he
31.
knows. I actually think he knows what we're
Oh,
doing.
he actually knows.
Wow.
Might be a
Actually
YouTube viewer.
doing it.
Wait, is the 37 actually lining up for a
He's
restart?
actually lining up for it.
Wow.
What the heck?
Holy crap!
that is awesome.
Or maybe not. Now he just like came to a stop. I don't know if he's gonna catch up to us or not. But fact of
Maybe
the matter
he
is,
left. Maybe
really
he's
track
leaving.
running,
Maybe he
so
knew
kind
it
of
was a
bowl
lead
us
race.
over.
Okay.
No, he's still going.
Yeah, but he's staying slow. He's not trying to go around the outside.
That's,
Which is
oh
nice.
wow, that is awesome.
Dude,
Good
I
job.
Mad
I'm
props,
paying-
dude.
Oh jeez, 4.
I'm gonna message this guy
Fine.
and tell him.
88, I'm gonna go with you.
All right, so
going up
do
for
a
one?
3, 2, 1, okay?
Well, I'm restarting on the bottom.
Three.
Or the top. I don't know.
2, 1, green, green, green.
Green's fine.
Oh, is this single file or?
Yep.
Double file restart. We're not going to do those. We are always going to do double file restarts in the VRC, but you know, it's practice. We'll do some fun stuff. 9 laps to go here in the second practice race. We'll probably do 4, maybe 3 if one of them takes a long time. If we get someone stuck on the track or safety alarms
Annie
or
bar.
hamsters. But anyway,
Hamsters, I remember
Yeah.
that.
right now, 7 single
Yeah,
file
that's
front. Actually,
embarrassing.
8. The 31 has lost the draft, so he's not a factor, but kudos to him
88,
for
what
actually
the heck?
participating in the restart. Marshawn's crashing.
88 just freaking put me in the wall.
Marshawn somehow is going to, even though he doesn't harm in the wall, is the 99.
No,
Caution?
Oh, and he gets T-bone, and he's upside down.
Ooh.
Are we doing caution?
I didn't go over. I didn't flip.
Real
I didn't
speed
flip.
leaps. Upside down goes the 99.
I'm guessing caution.
Almost flipped. I
Woo!
was
Everyone's
up on
talking
2
about
wheels.
what's going on in the track while I just buzzing these.
We had the big one.
The big one. As we just...
The big
look at him.
one.
I mean, you're going to want to go back, if you're watching the stream, about 30 seconds and watch that over again.
Yeah.
The 36 and the 1.
I am definitely going back to watch that again. That was insane.
Wow.
37.
And that's why you record stuff like this.
Yeah.
37.
31
Look at your
is the
Discord.
one
Look at
that's
them.
I guess he can't even
Someone
hear me.
banged the wall. I think that was Fisher G. Then the 36
Nah, I
spun
hit.
out like crazy.
Nah,
And
basically
came
what
back up,
happened.
flipped the 99.
Look at your-
99 flipped.
Basically what happened is 88 came up into me. I went into the wall, sat down the track, caught Caleb, then
I
all
didn't.
heck
I didn't
broke
mean
loose.
to come up. I didn't realize.
37. Go look at
I
the
know
main text
88.
channel in Discord.
I know 88. It's cool.
Trip, what's your take on that crash? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a big one. Boy, was it big. The 99 slammed the wall and flipped on the apron. That was crazy. I don't even think you can make that in a stop motion race. So anyway, we're going to
Yeah, I
restart
went
here.
up. I went up on 2 wheels
On
for
lap
a
5
second.
of 11.
Base speed is
Sorry,
60,
Caleb. And
correct?
now the 31 is back, and he's going to restart with us again. So you know what? We're going to just pretend that
31.
that's like Alex Truax in the 31. And I'm
We
just
should.
gonna back up.
Oh,
Caleb, you can
jeez.
just go ahead of me.
Okay, where'd the 37 go?
Oh, sorry.
Where'd the 37 go?
This is the one thing we have to practice some running these caution laps a little better and trying to stay in the right order.
We need an official pace speed.
I 60 at plate track.
Oh, 37, there you are.
What's our
What's
official
the
pace
88
speed gonna
do?
be?
Sorry.
No idea. Alright, let's do a countdown.
All right, this is the most
3,
disorganized restart in NASCAR
2,
history, but here we go.
1,
The 31
go,
actually
go.
restarting with us is awesome.
We're going to go, not one. I'm pretty
I
sure.
restarted
He
late.
gets the gist of this. He gets this is league stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He might leave. I don't know. Probably not.
He's
7 laps
restart.
to
He's
go
doing a
in
little
the
bit weird
second
restart
race, and
though.
the grass
Tapping
in
people.
both the front stretch and the back stretch are a mess. Both because of McGinnis Motorsports cars going through the grass. The front stretch because of the
Yeah, but it
99,
wasn't
back
my
stretch
fault
because
this
of the
time.
36.
It wasn't my fault this time, though.
Brian, your back bumper 36.
Single
Oh, thank
file
you. I
up
saw
front.
Woo!
And this is exactly what we want to see.
I get
We
you
want to see these
37.
guys going single file.
Outside
This is
37.
Oh,
exactly
37 got left out
Oh,
to
sorry.
dry. Ooh.
Shoot.
Outside.
Oh, stay up 4. Jeez.
double file.
Whoa, boy!
Hey,
What are you doing?
What a
36
save.
37 save it. We
I
do
did
not have
sure.
the caution.
If I
Come
backed
on,
out, I would have caused an even bigger wreck.
Not
So
really.
Gavin Day is going to be
88.
joining. Gavin
Sorry.
Day is going to join
36
for the next
like that.
race, so we are going to have another person on track.
Someone came down into me.
36.
Oh.
Way back. So we can get food.
I don't
Oh,
remember who,
okay.
but I remember seeing someone come down.
Try not to be so squirrely.
Whoops, sorry, Caleb.
You're good,
Oh,
man.
there you are, 37.
And the 31 doesn't count.
Oh, jeez. Saved
Well,
it.
and the 31's
Well,
gone. He disappeared. He's
Well, he
gone.
left.
Oh,
Good.
man.
He probably
Whoa,
know what they're
Fisher!
Whoa.
No.
Whoa, jeez. I just got lag. Holy cow.
There's crashes all over the place.
I'm trying to stay as straight as
Oh,
possible.
one up and over!
Caution.
Let's get through it. Let's get through it.
Nobody else does. Hey, Rocket Master.
Oh, this is Darlington.
I want to go back about
Darlington style.
in the stream because there was a huge flip in this race. The first flip of Speed Weeks for the Virtual Racing Championship.
Oh, my two wheels!
Eddie,
Yeah.
the one car went up and over and hit the catch fence coming out of 3 and 4.
Oh man, I wish I had some sort of camera of that, but
I'll record it and you can throw it in.
I like that our on Twitter. I mean, if we had another car go airborne, Trip, what's your take? These cars are flying like wild vultures today. I mean, these cars are going up in the air every few minutes. Like, we haven't had that issue yet, but then we got double the cars on track that we had in practice last night. So
I think we forgot to put our
37.
air flaps on.
37.
Yeah, I think so.
I know.
Or we're just going that fast. And we...
Yes, I'm here.
Why even
guys,
have the restrictor
Okay,
plates? You
20,
can't
you
even
can
stay
speed
on
up
the
a little
ground.
bit.
Eddie,
I'll
I want to do an interview with every person that gets fastest in the practice.
Okay.
So 37, you'll be up next for 37. You'll be up next for an interview, okay?
Alright, oh,
Well,
sorry, 11.
we're good.
Can I get down off of 4?
Practice.
Alright. Whoa.
Yeah, Eddie, so if you can tell them
Sorry,
that, 'cause I don't know if they heard.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
My laps have been so slow. This is my worst practice by far.
Yeah.
I need to get
It
to
is
track.
mine, too.
So this is just
On your back up.
Horrible.
Jared.
This is my
go in
best
front of me,
practice so
and I'm gonna-
far.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be interviewing whoever gets fastest in practice, so the 37 will be up first.
My fastest
Watch your back here, 4.
Okay.
That's not very
I'm
good.
coming.
Alright, I'm gonna go behind the 11 then. Okay. Here we go. Let's try a 3-car line.
No, I got
Hi,
tight.
36,
That's tight. Guys, go below me.
Someone's up in the wall.
Go below me, guys.
That's a 36
I don't know
of
how to just
Marshawn.
say that. Marshawn
I got
and Fisher did a little off control there.
Going high, Marshawn.
Sorry, guys. I got tight in the corner.
Whoa, I'm being left to dry.
Marshawn, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside.
Okay, I
Oh
see
my
you.
god.
I see you. I see you.
All 37's in the wall.
I got
Oh,
left
boy.
out to dry by the 37 and the 20.
Can I say this is the best view ever of this race right now?
The best view is being in the back where you can see what all's going on.
I'm right behind him. Oh, here comes.
Right on your back bumper here.
Such slow laps right now. Not good for me. I am in.
Whoa.
Tomorrow with John.
Don't take me out.
Okay,
I need to practice some drafting because
Sorry,
I
I got loose.
dodge that. Dodge the bullet.
Stay on the
Meanwhile,
outside.
someone jumped out to a massive lead. I think that's Caleb Rose.
Hey, Marshawn, you want to back off?
I'm going with I want to go with the 99 right now.
I went in the
Okay.
back. Don't want to.
Inside 37-4. Whoa, guys, careful.
Whoa, there's cars bouncing off the
37,
wall.
watch it.
Dang, I was having a good lap too.
Almost everybody now has at some point been up front, so you know.
Miscraft made it 3 wide. I didn't see him down there. Completely, like,
Or you got
Yeah, I had such a good run. I stayed inside. I'm not sure if I said it loud enough.
Let me go by you 37, you can push me. We can get up there on the back stretch. Here, I'm going below you now.
Oh, I got a new best. I didn't even realize
Getting
it.
below you.
46.25.
36, stay behind me. Let's try to catch the 20.
Slow down just a teeny bit. Let him catch just a little bit.
I got a best time just that lap.
Eddie Marshawn, I'm coming up to you back in. I got a good run.
Dang it. Sorry.
Alrighty.
You're good.
All right, I've got a run on Caleb. Let's see if I can. First of all,
This
let's
is
see
going
if I
to
can
be-
lap it.
this
This is
time
a
it's gonna
very strong lap I'm running right here.
This is going to be a fast time right here. Oh,
46:35. That'll put me into 4th on the board.
Actually, Eddie, I just ran a 46.254.
Well, then never mind. I'm back to 5th.
46.252, boys.
Oh man, that is. Oh.
oh, I just ran a 46.777.
How about that?
Still 6th. Whoa, I'm right behind Caleb.
Oh.
Sorry, Caleb. Let's see. Marshawn, give me a push.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see, can I beat Caleb without pulling a Marshawn? Let's see.
Jeez, thanks.
Inside Marshawn.
Alright, let's see. To the outside.
Am I gonna get four? I got fourth again.
Oh man, here we go to the line. Oh no.
Woo! Whoa, what a finish! That was insane from my view.
Okay, I got second.
Is the 37 ready? And then Caleb.
Alright, is the 37 ready for interview?
What happened? I was in the back.
Rating, that's a new record.
That Fisher, it was just crazy. Really good battle to the finish between like 4 drivers.
I know, we were all really close.
NASCAR Fan 1, thanks for tuning in here for final practice for the Virtual Racing Championship Clash. There will be 14 drivers most likely participating in the Clash, and this is one of them right here practicing here.
Can I apologize in advance to the Clash? I know I'm gonna wreck somebody on accident.
Cool.
Well, Fisher, as long as you take your time and don't make any moves that you're gonna regret, I mean, it'll be
I
okay.
might have got the best time.
Alright, so
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
what lap
have
I
to
got.
be
Really
posted
close.
on what the times are and see if Gavin's gonna be joining us here.
It'll be
might
very,
be.
very close.
No, NASCAR Fan 1, we're doing short 7% races.
Oh!
No!
I'm gonna kick that guy.
No!
Oh.
No!
Yes!
No! By 2/10,000ths of a second!
6252! Yes!
The
1,000.
ones then
Are you kidding me?
We got the 37.
Hey, Eddie, where am I currently in, like, fastest times?
Let me check that. Hold on, let me just get everybody's.
Oh
I got
boy,
37.
not that good.
Oh, Kentucky,
I'll get it.
Real Raptor.
Get him out of here.
always have the kick button at the
I'll get
end.
both of them.
And now there's a 2.
Okay, both of you, just everybody, just keep track of what your best time is, so I can have it.
Mine's a-
46, or I'll put it in the chat right here.
Yeah,
This
46,254.
If you could put your best times in the chat.
Do you mean the overall
46,
today or the
252?
lap?
Marshawn got me by just a smidgen.
The best
I think we got the
Just like
37.
mine and yours, Benny.
Yeah, but we're not gonna beat the 30.
Correct. Right
True
now,
that.
it looks like third through sixth is separated by like 1,000th of a second in terms of speed.
Good grief.
Look at first and second.
4625, 4625, 4626. So this is good. Heading into the third of 4 practice races. So this is getting interesting.
Of course, we're never gonna beat the 37.
Or the best lap in the
That
lap.
lap by that 37 is
45.
incredible.
45.
All right, 37. We're going to be joined now with Sam Wilson. He is with the fastest man in practice so far, the newcomer, Donovan David. Sam, take it away.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm down here with Donovan David, and man, I gotta say, you came out here to surprise us all, topping that first practice and fastest. How's your car feeling out there today?
The car's fast. I was never expecting to be this quick, though. I feel like we've got a fast car for the class, though.
Uh-oh.
Got a good
Oh my
chance
God.
to maybe get
Oh
the top
my
five.
god, oh my god.
All these racers are really
Why didn't shift?
not really
I wonder
very
what was going on.
aggressive for a win.
That makes
So-
a great radio active of me saying, oh my god, oh my god.
Whoa, hey
I
guys.
think we got a good car for the class.
I passed the 11th to the yellow
Okay,
line.
Donovan, thank you for joining me here.
No problem.
I'm so confused.
We'll send it back up to the booth, but we'll have about the 20 car.
Oops, sorry, 37.
All right, the 20 car, and then we'll also be joined by the 99 of Austin Switzer in just a moment. So,
Yeah.
anyway, we had a little bit of an incident coming off the start. It was almost like a Jimmy Johnson Dover incident because
Yeah, I forgot.
the
I
36
completely
didn't shift.
forgot to shift. My
Are
bad.
we counting it down?
Third, second, I don't.
All right, I'm in last. So
Alright,
Jared's
let me
coming
get back
on.
up because I got punted out of the
Sorry.
lead. Let me get back up there.
I'm pretty sure I'm second to last.
Okay.
God.
All right, I'll catch up to you guys.
There you Miscraft. I didn't want Miscraft to get. I'm in
Al,
second.
4.
I think I'm third.
I'm in
Oh boy,
second.
now I'm stuck in the
All right,
grass.
here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna put on the racetrack in 3
I'm in
seconds. So.
second.
One. I'm sorry, 4.
3.
2.
Wait.
Okay, not yet.
Eddie's not here.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Alright,
Okay.
60
Just
miles
hold
an
on.
hour.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
If
Al,
I'm
4, get off me.
Oh, sorry.
that was the 88,
Exiting turn 4 right now. Let me just. Okay. Okay, you can start now.
3,
Three,
2,
two,
1, go.
Go.
Well,
Up,
four
save
guys.
it. On your back bumpers, 20.
Don't up.
Stay high, 88. Stay high.
Okay.
Stay high, 4. Got cars on you.
I'll try.
Stay
Whoa,
high.
20. 20?
Under you.
Oh, sorry.
There was no space
Okay,
there.
I'm good.
Stay high.
All right, 37. I want to get a little bit of a draft going with you. I just want to get some practice with different bumpers. I've drafted like almost everybody here now. At
I
some
love it if
point.
somebody
Not
would fall
clear
back,
yet.
but I don't care.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa,
Sorry.
36. Just slow down, slow down. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa!
All right, let's see how good of a
Sorry.
lap I can get with this 37 because he is strong.
Oh, jeez, I'm lagging.
Who is?
This lag is ridiculous.
Up. Sorry, 99 if I hit you there.
That's okay.
Come on, Warren, give me a
I
show.
still got almost 200 miles an hour.
Ah! Sorry, I got loose. And turn. Oh, I'm trying.
All right, so if we were counting this as a race, which obviously we're not, Tyler McDonald is in front in the 11 for Toyota Virtual Alliance. Then it's the one pushing him of Jarrett Talmadge for Liberty Racing. Then the other Toyota Virtual Alliance car who is practicing tonight, the 20 of Caleb Rose, who's in a 3-car draft with the 37 from Green Ghost Racing of Donovan David, and the 99 of Austin Switzer. Then it's the 4 of Ethan Hoffman, the 36 of Marshawn McDowell, and Fisher G is in the back.
Watch it, 4.
You need to mention me.
Ooh, nice.
45.74! Holy moly!
What?
45.772.
I'm in the wall!
There's
No,
no way.
sorry, Donovan, I know. A bunch of
We're
us.
gonna need to take that 99 and that 37 to the
Here, Mister, you want to switch?
All
We
right.
need to take them to the 10 after this.
One
Oh,
car
the
inside.
20.
yeah.
Oh, the 20's making it 3 wide. And I'm going to get hanged.
Alright, Jared, I'm right behind you, though.
Dented back lid.
Wait a minute, I just ran a 47.218. Oh wait, that's not what that.
Oh, man.
I'd be looking
Yeah,
for
the 20 kind of
46.
put me in the wall a little bit.
One,
we are-
slow down, Jared. I'm gonna just slow down a little. I want to work with you.
All right, I'll let you go, Caleb. I'll get behind you.
There.
Lost the
So
ground.
I ran my fastest lap ever at the Daytona International Speedway, a 45.
Oh, I'm getting faster and faster every time.
Whoops, sorry, Jared.
I wish I had a drafting partner, but nobody's behind.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry
4.
about that.
My bad, 4.
So the Toyota Virtual Alliance cars have teamed up. Caleb Rose, Tyler McDonald definitely forces to be reckoned with here in the Virtual Racing Championship.
Here, this,
and right
this
behind
4
them
car and
is
I are
the
forced
one
to be reckoned with.
Chevy of Jared Talmadge and the 99 of Austin Switzer. Then it's a little further
Oh,
back.
I
with the
lifted
37.
high. I lifted too high. That was my.
I seriously think I should probably go and just bring my mountain. Be done. I'm never gonna.
46.16. That would have been one of my fastest. That would have been my third fastest.
Dang
lap.
it.
I don't think anything.
Below you, 11.
When I ran with 37.
47,589.
Tyler McDonald bounces off the wall. He's gonna fall back a little. Meanwhile,
Yep.
now
Below you,
Caleb Rose is up. That one-
Whoa, heads up, guys.
Jared Talmadge goes off course.
Go back up. Go back up.
All right, I'm gonna try to work with this 20 and see what I can get
Okay,
with
watch the
him.
back 4.
Here, 11, if you let
Still
off
here.
a little bit, I got you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can pull up to the back end of Eddie or someone here.
20 in the wall.
So-
Okay, I'm keeping. I got your draft still.
All
I
right.
got your draft, so I'm good.
And I had your
I'm gonna try
back
to
wheel
catch
jacked
either
up.
one.
Sorry about
Hey,
that.
36. We should switch.
Should? Okay.
There should be a
Wait for the backstretch. No.
Okay.
I can just catch you.
Just right
Practice
here.
is
Just
getting
track.
good here, the Virtual Racing Championship. And this stream is long. This is almost as long as my NBA All-Star game earlier today. Now 52 minutes. We'll have one more practice race after this one that has 5 to go.
Can't believe it's already been an hour. Doesn't feel like an hour.
No, it
Well,
does
it's been
not.
39
That
minutes.
is right.
So we're gonna have an interview with the 20, and whoever wins this one, and the next
Yes,
one.
20, and I'm Austin Switzer, not
Yep.
technically me. You'll see.
I get an interview
but, yeah,
too, don't
99. He'll be
And then-
also.
And then Marshawn, and then the 2 winners of this practice and the next one.
Alright, try to hold your line here, Warren. We're gonna try to catch up.
Okay, I'm gonna go low
Try
then.
to hold your-
Ah,
yeah,
46-2. Come on.
46.5. That was.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Better.
I just ran
Right now
Oh,
it is
that's
really
better
tight.
than
I think I have the fastest lap right now, and then it's Donovan David, and then it's
Wait.
really close between
Wait,
everybody
what
else.
did you
I
say?
think Jared
Somebody just said below you 11.
and then it's really close between Caleb Rose, the 11, and the 36.
Wait,
And
somebody
now
just
we got
said they
real
ran a.
pack racing going. And just as they say, real pack racing, almost a real big one. And now there is a thing. I just saw a car just pirouetting through the grass.
Yep, that's me. Yeah, Eddie, I think.
Hey, Eddie, wanna wait?
Oh, goodness, that's a call.
Oh, dang it. Eddie, I was about to say, could we wait till the start-finish line? Because I was having a really good lap.
Eddie, somebody said they ran a 45.
20.
Saved it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, can we have a
Sideways. Saved
Go
it.
back, go reverse.
Gave
should
you a
have
little
single
bumper,
file
bumper love right there, Eddie.
I don't know
Oh,
if this is
whoa,
fastest,
Marshall.
but I
Oh, whoa.
Guys,
I
you know what
didn't
that crash
see you
actually
guys
reminded
do
me
that.
of?
That's 100% my fault.
Ryan Newman 2009.
Really?
This is just
I
me,
didn't
or-
see the crash.
I
Did
don't
someone do a
know.
blowover?
Yep, I did.
You did a blowover.
Yeah, I went to the infield and did a full-on
What's the
Let's do a double
Tyler, go to my
file.
outside.
I was in 6th.
Alright, if you want to have
11, go to my outside.
I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was when you called the yellow.
Just go, it's fine.
I was
Okay,
in
ready?
5th place,
No.
I believe.
No, nobody's ready.
Left is 36 in front of me. Oops, sorry, because he was in front.
Sorry.
88! What is wrong with you, 88? You just jammed
I
in my
just
back bumper.
realized that everybody was
Alright, let's
great.
calm
Alright.
down, guys.
37
Everyone
is
but the
behind
hot
me.
dog.
We're gonna restart. Ready, guys?
Alright, here we go, ready?
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Great flag back in the air. Okay.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. Woo!
That could have been a big one.
I was trying to
Oh
push
my
11.
goodness, this is a little crazy. Alright.
I'm in the wall.
I'm gonna try to work with this 11, and we
I'm
gotta
stuck.
push the
Guys, come back
37
here
who
to help
just
me. I'm
nudged
stuck.
Ethan Hoffman out of the way.
Can
So
someone
now we
come
got a
back here to
really
help
good
me?
line and Talmadge. So
I'm
this
stuck.
we could be
Whoa!
which is
Somebody
especially
help
when
me.
37 and 1 get shuffled out of line. Here comes
Guys, come
Hoffman
back
on the
here and
inside.
Oh, I'm in the grass.
I'm
Guys, come
loving
back
this
here and
because
help me.
we've
I'm
seen
stuck.
all 8 of us up front at different times in the race.
Guys,
I'm
Marshawn's
88
stuck.
got loose, so
Can we do a quickie yellow?
I'm back to 6.
Because I ran.
I'm
Can
stuck,
we wait till the
guys.
start finish so I can get. I
I
have a good
ran.
map.
I'm stuck. Can someone help me?
I'm
Yes,
back.
yes. So let's just keep going around. No caution yet. No caution yet.
I
Okay.
ran.
Just wait till we catch up to Marshawn and
Everyone
someone dive down and
Leader's
collaborate.
already slowed
I'm a
down.
ghost right now. That's
Oh.
the problem.
Leader's
Just keep
Okay.
revving it.
down.
But I wrecked out. I don't know if anybody knew, but I wrecked.
Okay, so caution. Everybody slow down in the back.
If you guys
Oh my
want to go
gosh.
lap,
Second practice in a row. It was Andy Barham last night who got stuck on the apron.
Reverse.
if you guys want to get a good lap,
Throw it
you
into
have to
reverse.
go
This is so unlucky.
Marshawn, throw it into reverse.
Yeah, go in reverse.
Is
It's
this
terrific
reverse.
to take on this. Well, this is a problem that these drivers are going to have to sort out. They got to avoid getting stuck on the apron because that is just going to ruin their race. Because if they can't get out of there, then they might have to disconnect, which would really
Oh, there we
be
go.
painful.
Come on, come on.
I
There we
think
go.
I did 20.
And my engine's blown. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. there it
guys,
is.
we got one
The
lap
temperature's
left.
up to like
Did we
2
got
more.
20?
Slow down and everybody stop. Okay, red flag.
I think we got the
Temperature's
20
up
ready.
to 240.
Should we go backwards?
Okay, so everybody just come to a stop here. We're going to wait for Marshawn. Who cares if you're in ghost mode? We're just going to wait.
Well, we have one lap left, so it's gonna be like.
Marshawn, if you can't...
probably won't get a good lap.
I'm
Okay,
here, I'm
Sam,
unstuck.
well, hold on. Sam Wilson says he's got an interview. Send it to Sam.
Yeah, I'm down here. I'm down here with the 20 car.
Some
Caleb
car
Rose.
stop.
He was second fastest or first in practice number 2. Caleb, I gotta ask you, how's the car doing?
It is, I tell you, it's feeling great. I've got a great draft. When I'm in the draft, it goes fast. Even not in the draft, it goes pretty quick. So I feel
Oh my
great
gosh.
about my car and what it can do.
Okay. Well, we'll send it back up to the booth to Eddie.
All right, and first, Marshawn McDowell, find your way back here.
I get unstuck. And then my
Alright, so
engine
you're going to have to come back because
temperature
we're
went
all
up
still
to 240 in the process. I almost blew an engine doing that.
We might as well run out of.
Alright, here I come. Out of turn number 4.
Alright, yeah, I'd start going. Should we go? So just go. We're gonna have.
All right,
Alright, well, let's just-
Marshawn's here. So get ready for the wildest restart you have so far in Speed Weeks. 8
One
cars.
lap shootout.
Let's just
We're
practice.
gonna try it.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what happens in the final front. Do a 3, 2, 1. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Here we go. All right, Jarrett. I'm going to be shoving the living poop emoji out of you right now. With a big jump on the field, but now that everybody is going to have drafting partners, the 20 with the 11, it looks like the 36 is lining up to the 37, the 88, the 1, and the
Big push,
99,
20.
and I think the 4 just lagged a little, so this could get interesting.
Oh,
I think the
37.
4 might have it, though. The 4 got a really good run through turn
11,
3.
low.
Perfect time.
Woo!
Got it.
Sorry.
Oh, the 20 lagged out. Let's go.
That's
I finished second.
Oh my gosh. The 20
Bad
lagged out
practice.
was like 50 feet behind.
I was a.
All right, that was
Well, I would've
interesting.
finished second, so can we count that?
And then we're doing one
the
more,
heck?
okay, guys? Last race, last practice for the Clash. You can do it on your own time, but this is the last official practice coming up for the Clash.
Alrighty.
Holy cow.
So,
Oops.
Jared, I'll do an interview with you in a minute if you want.
Okay.
All right, so, make sure to kick everyone, and I got the
Good
count
racing,
down.
guys.
You
Hey,
know-
Eddie, what was your
Yes.
best lap?
We should do a time 13.
What?
It's obviously not gonna be me.
My best lap right now is a 45, what was it? I'll just get a
Hey, guys.
rating on
Mine
it.
is a 46.
It's a 45-7.
Still have a couple minutes.
All right, I'll
we
kick
could do
them
it.
in 2 seconds. Just
We could do
Yeah,
the time
you're
13.
By 6 1,000 seconds for me again.
You're first. For sure. Don't kick the 20.
I won't. Okay, 45-74 for me. What's the 37 got? 45-75. So it's really close between us.
Oh man. So you got it. Just by that. By 6 1,000.
No, we're just gonna do 7% for this one.
Okay,
so,
sounds
6 1,000ths of a second.
21.
Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna be good.
Here we go.
That's a
Good
close
lap.
one. The only difference is 6 1,000ths.
So we got to interview the 4. We're gonna have to interview the 4, the 99, the 36.
I already got interviewed earlier. Or do you want to do it?
Well, you won practice.
Oh, okay. I'll do
Okay,
that.
wait. I'll do my interview right now. Okay.
Okay.
That's Austin Switzer. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and first we're gonna send it down to Sam Wilson, who's got Austin Switzer.
Yep, I'm down here with him, the man himself, Austin Switzer, and you've been pretty fast. You've shown some speed in this practice. Just had a couple of wrecks, had a crazy blow over there, or flip. How you feeling, and how do you think your car is?
All right. Well, first off, that flip was just crazy. I don't really understand what happened there. 36 just came shooting through the grass like a torpedo, and up and over I went. But I gotta thank Florida Lottery, Xfinity for the opportunity here in the Virtual Racing Championship, and we got a really good car. We got a good run going for 37, so I'm pretty happy right now.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you got a bunch of fans out there, and I'm pretty sure Florida Lottery, thankful for you mentioning them. We'll send it back up to the book.
All right,
Green flag.
here we go.
I have
Final
a-
practice.
I have a conspiracy theory. Austin Switzer, Trip McGinnis, and WB Network are the same person.
Outside 99.
And Kurt Landry, too. We're all
Yeah.
colliding. All right.
All right.
Wait, is someone gone? I just realized. Oh, Fisher's not here.
Oh, heads up.
Wait,
Fisher might have left.
oh.
Whoa,
I
that's
know
my
the
fault.
88
Sorry about
was-
that. Trying to make
Oh,
sense.
11.
Still out here 99.
88 will be 8th in practice, but he did get some solid laps in. He's only 2/10 off.
Slow down so you can get back up
I want to
here.
see.
I'll work
Thanks,
with
man.
you, 37.
All right. You can
11,
go.
I'm slowing down for you.
Gotcha. Thanks.
If the 4 works with the 37, the 4 is going to go from 7th till at least 3rd.
Okay.
99, the 1, 37, the 4. Some of the mid drafters all lined up. Caleb Rose right behind here. 10 laps left in practice. What nice single file line.
Save it.
We are going 2000 2018 Clash style right here. Single file flying down the backstretch.
I'm around.
You're around.
Don't throw the caution yet.
Don't throw the caution. We're gonna go to the start finish line and see how really good lap. Try to see how hard.
Oh, I got blue.
Oh man. Okay, this is caution.
4680. 4680.
4781.
So I'm those 0.3 off my fastest lap.
What would a
That would have been my
4680
best
put me in?
from yesterday.
Guys, can you stop real quick? I gotta change my back. By the way, I got a
Okay,
40.
so
You guys are slower than I thought.
Second this time for a Jarrett Talmadge battery issue, so we'll get him all
I'm one position ahead of where I should be. So I
Okay,
should be
Ethan,
behind the
stop
11.
your car. You're like way too far ahead. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, don't get stuck on the apron.
So
Please.
Trip McGinnis is going to join us one last time. Trip, what do you like it in practice? Well, as I said earlier, everybody has run games not in this tonight. Caleb McDonald,
What's going on?
Annie Bond.
Red flag.
Red flag. These cars have been looking tonight, and I can't wait for this flash on Saturday. Right now,
I should be in fourth.
I'm third. There could be as many as 16 in the race. So the ones who are guaranteed not practicing, and actually that's 13. Caleb McDonald, Gavin Day, Jonathan Long, Mike Corbin, Dustin Love all said they'll be running, and Alex and Marty Hensley, who are eligible. All right.
No
so
one go into each other.
One car, you are second.
I ran a
Ahead of me, 11.
45.974.
All right. You ready, guys? Just get everybody to go.
There we go.
45.974. That's still puts you third, though, behind me at 37.
All right.
All right, ready?
Eddie.
No, I'm still in goes.
How am I still in this?
Why am I still in goes? What the heck?
Alright.
Okay, we'll speed up and just deal with it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
There, I'm out.
What is that?
What just happened?
Okay,
Who
Princess.
just saved that? Was that Marshawn?
That was me.
Both did.
That was me.
Both did.
Came right up
That
into the
deserves.
right up
Whoa.
the dress.
Alright, guys, let's go with the.
Who?
Oh.
The 4.
Sorry, 37.
All right, so
Sorry.
send this down once again to Sam
And I'm
Wilson.
spinning again.
The 4, Ethan Hoffman. Sam, take it away.
Okay, I'm down here with Ethan Hoffman. Ethan, you were first in third practice.
Yeah, this car has been super fast in all the practices. Not enough to beat Eddie and that 37 car, but maybe enough to get a top 5 in the class.
99, get in front of me.
Okay, thank you for joining us here, Ethan. We'll send it back up to the
Sorry.
Ready?
Yep.
I need to get up to fourth here.
Yep.
I need to get up
Hold
to
up.
fourth.
Okay.
Right here. Here we
37,
go.
you're in front of me.
Alright, we're good.
Up high,
All right.
37.
Ready in
Go up high,
3,
37. You're up there.
2, 1. Green flag, let's go. All right, we've got just about
Wait, 36.
7.5 laps to go.
Hey,
One
wait,
practice for the Flash. It's been a great week of practice. We've seen blowovers, there's been hamsters, safety alarms, cars stuck on aprons. But anyway, we are almost done here with practice. And right now, we're straight
Sorry about
practice.
that one.
11 up the speed.
Just 100th off, though, is that the state rounding out your top
Go
5
you!
is the 11.
Whoa, I got big lag. I'm lagging
I'm
like
in
crazy.
fourth place in the
All right,
practice.
Jared, I'm gonna work with you now.
Oh, come
I
on!
just got spawned. Caution, caution.
Caution, okay.
And
Slow
don't
down.
get stuck.
Guys, if we get ran off the racetrack, don't come flying
Don't
back
get
up.
stuck. Don't get
Oh, are
stuck.
you stuck?
No.
I don't know what happened there.
I almost rolled over.
I got
I
turned.
almost did, but I didn't. Thank goodness. I got awful close. I got way up on 2
My
wheels.
last lap was a minute 20.
All right, let's line up double file here.
Best lap ever.
Actually, no, let's do single file. Deciding
I
whether or
have
not
to
we're
be
going to
in
do
the
single or double file.
position here, I believe.
We'll have that announcement tomorrow.
Let me catch up, guys.
All right, so just let us know when you're here.
Swift
Is
are about
everybody caught up?
13 seconds behind.
I'm on my
I'm
way.
not.
But yeah, but they're almost here.
I'm heading in turn 3.
Okay, so I think we'll
Alright,
be
so
good to
about
restart at the start-finish line. So Jarrett, just give us a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Oh no, they're here. They're here.
Okay, so you can do a 3, 2, 1 right here.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'll give you a push 37. Whoa, that 37 had a huge run.
Oh my goodness, Marshawn
That
McDowell!
Kyle Busch restart.
He just went from 7th to 2nd on the restart. Oh jeez! Whoops! I'm
Oh,
sorry.
come on, guys.
Whoa!
Oh!
I avoided it.
That ain't right.
20!
Caution. hard, and then I got put in the wall.
Right there.
The next Marshawn interview.
Man, I was gonna get the first place.
Once he joined us at the beginning, Marshawn McDowell is going to be back. Here's Sam.
Well, hold up. We'll do it after this restart.
All right, we'll do it.
Alrighty.
Single file.
Actually, Trip has a little take. Yeah, you know, we're seeing so many crashes in this final practice session. We're seeing these guys getting a little antsy. Now, what I wonder, is this what we can expect in the Clash, especially when we have double the field? It might be crazy. We don't know what to expect. All right, thanks for joining us repeatedly. And now we'll restart.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're restarting right here. There are 5 laps left to get. Right now, practice order, the 99 is fastest, followed by the 37, then the 1, the 11, the 36, the 20, the 4.
Oh, come on, 4.
Oh, please crash again.
No, that's not gonna happen. I don't know.
We've got 5 laps.
Yeah, we're ready for the interview.
Goes with the run to McDonald. But now the 37 is going to get the 99. It's a big push coming down the backstretch. Meanwhile, the 4 trying to 11, and the 99 bounces off the wall. 36 is the only person not in this single car draft, but he is just 2 seconds back.
I got hung out to
Oh, come on.
dry.
Come back up safely. Come up the track safely, guys. Outside 99. Sorry.
Now the Fisher
Oh, no.
2 Toyotas, and then the 3 Fords, the 2 from McGinnis Motorsports of Switzer and Marshawn, and except for Penske and
Come on.
Coyote Racing.
We're ready
Yeah, I
for
got
that.
left out to dry.
We're ready for that.
Sorry, 20.
Come on.
Oh man, both Toyotas just bounced off the wall.
We're ready for
Here,
that
I'll go with
interview.
one of them. Oh, caution. Caution. How did I make it through that?
Okay,
How did I
coach.
get
46525.
46.
Oh,
Interview
bad
ready.
time, that's all I have to say.
Who are you interviewing?
Okay, Marshawn.
Whoa!
Yeah?
All right. Now we're going to get an interview here once again with Sam. He's going to send it back to Marshawn McDowell. Back to Sam we go.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with some amazing saves, though, I gotta say. How do you do that?
You know, getting with the guys one more time before we actually get racing. And, you know, schedule stuff. I'm not going to be able to race in the tide tomorrow, but, you know, that's just preparing for the race and getting mindset ready and just spending time with family before
Close
that.
the door.
And,
Yeah.
well,
Alright,
it's been fun being out here in the draft, which was the plan. And shooting out of a rocket a couple times, but that's what you need to do.
Listen, I heard that tomorrow in the TRS, you're gonna have Derek Talmadge going up there and backing up for you. How do you feel about his chances of getting you a top 10?
10 out of 10.
Guys.
Easy.
3,
Easy.
2,
There's nothing much you can say about him except he's got amazing threat in the
Okay.
TRC for sure.
Okay, we'll send it back up to Eddie in the booth.
All right, thank you. And right before we're done, we will get 2 more interviews. I will personally interview Jarrett Talmadge to get his take. He's the only person whose take we have not gotten yet. And then he'll also talk to the fastest in practice.
Keep it
Looks
low.
like it might be Austin Switzer for the 4th straight practice.
Good grief.
Yeah, I think he did a Kevin Harvick.
Try not to make moves, guys.
Oh,
Whoa,
watch out.
Oh,
Don't let the forklift.
Come on.
I did.
I am
Yeah.
done with this.
All right,
This is-
1 lap to go.
Every time I get a good run, I
He's going
get
to pair up with
crashed.
Yeah.
Switzer.
Come on, guys. We gotta keep these
Slow
things
down.
straight.
Down your 20s, down your...
Final lap
Go,
of
go, go, go,
practice
go,
here in
go,
the
go,
Clash.
Clear.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be blocking you, Eddie. Sorry.
All right.
Draft. Get a good lap.
Oh boy, here
Down
comes the
your 99.
37. Oh, what a run for the 37.
Wreck.
Oh,
Wreck.
20.
Come on, Caleb, give me a push. Give me a push.
Crazy.
Caleb's
Come
in the
on,
wall.
37.
Caleb's out of it. It's down to Donovan David Hoffman in the 99. Will the 2 Fords abandon the Chevy then?
Yes.
Coming to the line? No.
Ooh.
99 is
So stay in the lobby just so I can see if your time's changed at all.
Come on,
And then-
37.
I got
Mine is going to be awful.
I can't do
I got a
anything about that.
45.974.
You did? Okay, so, but you're still going to be 3rd, it looks
Yeah.
like.
That was crazy.
And that will wrap up practice. So this was a very exciting practice, and Also, right here, I want to talk to the one driver we didn't talk to, third fastest in this practice. I want to talk to Jarrett Talmadge. Jarrett, you there?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, Jarrett Talmadge has been one of the speedsters in Speed Weeks. Second in the first 3 practices, third today. How do you feel about that
Well, guys,
car?
I didn't get an interview.
The boys decided to do a great job building this thing, bringing it down here for the Clash, and it's got some speed, I gotta tell you. I think we're gonna have a great shot at getting the victory in the Clash here.
Now, you were the fastest.
Technically, guys, I did not get an interview. Like, I only really got something as a as so-called race track inspector or whatever. So, oh well, whatever. That's alright then. Practice was fun.
Now we'll have a bunch of speed and we'll be up there battling for it.
All right, so I'm just gonna get all these times to make sure I have them right. Wow, a really fast lap from Hoffman that got him up there.
Bob Crane first.
All right, so I'm gonna get out of this. So we hope you enjoyed practice. I am gonna go through the practice results right now. So winning practice for the 4th straight time, it was Austin Switzer. We'll get an interview with him in a moment. Then it was the 37 of Donovan David, his first ever start with anything here in the VRC, just 100th off. Third place, also eclipsing 46 seconds. That was the number 1 of Jarrett Talmadge. 4th place, shooting up there at the very end, was Ethan Hoffman. A strong practice from him. 5th place in practice with a 46.21 was the 11 of Tyler McDonald. Then the 46.25 and 6th, there was the 36 of Marshawn McDowell. 100th behind him was Caleb Rose, and then off the pace, a second behind was Fisher G. So we're going to try to get an interview with Austin Switzer. Sam, we'll send it down to you.
Yep, I'm here with Austin Switzer again. He topped the charts of all practices, and I don't know how he's doing it, man. It's like he's doing a Kevin Harvick out here, guys. Breaking that windshield to get that extra speed. But, Austin, you got a fast car. How are you feeling about the car going into the Clash?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, we weren't doing any Kevin Harvick garbage. But I am going to tell you, this Trip McGinnis, he makes these amazing cars for us. I got to thank McGinnis Motorsports, obviously, once again, Florida Lottery Xfinity for backing me up for this. But, I mean, it is just so great to be able to control practice. And the amount of momentum that I have on my side coming into the Clash on Saturday, knowing how fast I am compared to everybody else, really great to know. And I just really like this car, and there's a lot of people I can work with. I just can't wait for the Clash on Saturday.
Now, I got to ask you, you had, I believe it was, 3 scary flips here at Daytona tonight, and I got to ask you, are you all right? I know you got to go to the Field Care Center right after this interview, but how you feeling there?
All right, I'm feeling fine, but that one crash, I think that was either the first or the second race, when it was just so crazy, because that 36 of Marshawn McDowell came across the track, whacked me into the wall, and then as I slid down the apron, the
Not
apron
intentional,
flipped me up and over. The apron was like possessed or something. So, thinks that I had to take out 2 McGinnis Motorsports cars there, but hey, we didn't get that much damage, and we're going to be able to head into the Clash and hopefully try to win.
Not intentional, by the way.
Now, we had a couple cars slip. I believe we had the 1, the 99 was a 36, got stuck on the apron. It's been a crazy practice
session.
session.
The 88 blew over as well.
The 88 blew over. It's been a crazy practice session here in Daytona Flash, and we're going to send it back up to the booth with Eddie.
All right, so we're going to wrap up this broadcast. Remember, on Saturday will be the Clash. We will have various different camera angles streaming, including the onboards of Marshawn McDowell, Jarrett Talmadge, Tyler McDonald, Austin Switzer, and possibly Annie Barr. We'll see if there's any more, and then we'll all compile it together. It'll be uploaded on Sunday on Miscraft. So we hope you enjoyed this one here on the Clash practice. This is Eddie Kalegi. Thank you to Sam Wilson, to Trip McGinnis, and to all of our drivers. We'll see you next time.
And thank you to you guys as well for tuning in to today's practice session. I know I didn't really do much, but thank you guys.
Everyone.
Wish I could have crashed less. Like every